kind of information you want?
What are your best songs?
Come on, Boo Bear.
I can't think of something.
Do you want to know who's following you?
I do.
Yeah?
I can't do the rest of it.
One of my assassins. Thank you. I'm going to give it to you afterwards. So.
Ragnarok, day 6. I'm currently at the Barbarian Trading Post where I'm going to watch my new friend Faux turn little pieces of junk into pretty awesome trades. So I'm excited to see how it goes.
Alright, so as you can see, they're basically one man's trash is another man's treasure, and we're going to see what Faux can turn this into.
Which is the rule.
I like your pouch here.
Thanks. Feel free to pick anything up, take a look at it. It's intended for a pack of cigarettes, no lighter, but it'll fit pretty much anything else.
I have a blanket set up now if you want to look.
Yeah, sure.
It has a slight tear on the back side. Right here. But it's a pretty easy place to stare.
Yeah, it's right on the seam. Would you be willing to trade for this?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's neat. Well, if you want to take a look over here, I might have something you want for it.
It could be like super cold, like super far.
Yes.
Gotta find something in a Scamp.
It's just a red one.
Something Scamp would want?
So, I'd probably like redo the hems and swap the trim out, but it's a pretty decent chunk of linen. Oh wow.
He said it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be jewelry.
Like you could take the sides in because like it's starting to pull right there.
It's
So
something
if
for
you
that
took the
chair.
sides in to make it your
'Cause
size,
I want that chair.
and then do a little dart in the front too. It pulls in.
I was eyeballing that too.
I wonder if he's a Harry Potter fan.
I don't know. I never heard him mention it. Oh wait, he said he's a Ravenclaw.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he at least has some invested interest in it.
I think if you pull the box out of the bottom, I think it's got like a poster in the bottom too.
Oh, neat. Well, I'm interested in that too then. If you saw anything else you like over there. What size boots did you wear?
8 men's.
Those are 9.5.
Let me try them. I'll try them. It'd be nice to come to Rag, lose 2 pairs of boots and get another pair. Right? They feel so good. I love them. Absolutely. Oh my god, yes. Thank you. No. Not again.
Yeah, I think that'll get it.
Not again.
What is this? This is
Glitter.
Oh god, get that.
That's
out
why I
of
put the thing on top.
here. Oh god.
There is someone here who would definitely want it.
I'm interested in your knife though.
All right.
Maybe if you want to,
I've got
you
the
can
white
do
blanket
like
here.
the trade chain, where it's like a trade for a trade for a trade. Put yourself some like
Let me think about what I'd actually like, and then I'll come back and throw an offer again.
Yeah, I do that.
All right. Let's put it into another night. Yep. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hello. See anything that catches your eye right away? Everything.
Well, I'm interested in your set of antlers there with the skull stuff.
Okay. The ones that are still attached to each other?
Yeah.
Okay, the big rack.
I've got this white blanket right over here.
Alright, let's go look.
The things, all the garb I have here is female garb too. This is a boneless corset with boneless pizza if you're familiar.
I know where the fork and spoon set came from.
The Pirate Lady.
And I know where she got it. Because I have a couple of those.
They're handy. The first piece of garb I made, it's kind of like a vest, like just a really long vest.
I got suit of armor.
It's got a collar on it and everything too. It's all 100% linen.
Would you do the vest and the knife for the antlers?
Yeah, I can do that.
Horns and shit that I wasn't gonna be able to do anything with craft wise last year, and he took all of it.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And I will get the others for you.
Stay. There you go. Thank you. Yes. I am thrilled.
Things just go around.
And
You never know what someone's gonna bring.
How late does this usually run?
We'll go until 7, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Usually. I've seen people out till about 9, but it just really depends on who's out here and what's out here.
What's been your best trade so far?
My best trade so far? Would you say this year or just all in general?
In general.
Just in general? I gave a guy, I think it was 2 or 3 wooden bowls and a rabbit pelt, and I got a wooden Viking A-frame tent.
Oh, nice.
Valued at about $400, so I gave him about $40 worth of stuff for a $400 tent, so 1,000% profit.
Yeah. And what's been your best trade for this event?
For this event, I'd probably say that huge sword I had before.
Yeah, it's like
55-pound sword, because I just gave a guy a mortar tube basically for it, and you can get one of those in an army surplus store for $10.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since my first rag.
Okay, which one was that?
That'd be rag 29.
Okay. About 5 years?
Yeah, my first drag I brought, I didn't even know the trading post was a thing until a few days in, and I learned about it. And so I took my, I brought a fork and knife with me, which is my only feast gear, and I traded them off, and I ended up leaving with a sword, and it was super, super exciting. So the whole rest of that year I spent prepping for the next year that I was coming, and I brought a whole bunch more stuff because I was actually ready. This is basically why I come to Ragnarok. It's just about the only reason. I don't fight much because it's usually too hectic with that many people. And the woods battle's always a mess. So I just come here and do this.
What else catches your eye?
Lord.
And other things. Hey,
Is this yours?
yeah, all this.
May I look at the helm, please?
Absolutely. Not offhand,
If there was anything else you like, you know what I actually like that I just saw? I like the smaller black bottle frog at the leather farm. But I'm sure there will be more than one of these.
Yeah, this is the stuff I'm actually going to take home with me. It doesn't go back on the blanket. But this is probably the biggest one that I've gotten today. Yeah, it's handmade.
Nice.
Super excited about it. And then I got, funny story about these is actually about 2 years ago, I got a matching set. I got a Hylian Shield and Master Sword.
Oh, nice.
That's sitting at home, and I saw someone else come up with it and immediately was like, yeah, now I've got 2. But I got some new pants and everything. I got this new bag. This bag to me was pretty crazy. And it's got a full, it's got the 2 back bands and then a waistband as well.
Nice.
You saw the Quidditch set, that was before you left early.
Looks like you picked up a little more on the...
I'm actually collabing with someone right now. Different like
With the second bucket?
Yeah. So from the left over, so you kind of see that line there.
Yeah.
It's their stuff, and we're over here to the right.
Okay.
And I gave them some of my space because we're cramped down here. Yeah, if you're familiar with Majora's Mask at all, this is from it.
Yeah, it's really popping now.
Yeah, all sorts
compared
of
to earlier.
Oh yeah, like yeah, it gets populated as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Ow.
Where he's measuring to. So the straighter you throw, the better.
64! Oh, that's nice though. I like that.
Otherwise,
Roll it real hard. 79 more!
Nice.
I say it with a smile.
I mean, like right here.
71-9!
Scamp!
Oh, failed attempt.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty attached to him.
Look at a majority. And then see how my pinky's extended?
Or fucking shape
You don't have to
chart.
use your pinky to grip it.
Take it all goddamn everybody.
Just make sure it's one motion.
Sorry, that got grim.
That got graphic.
I heard your humans like
Golden Rain.
Damn queen of spots.
That's how you get raped by a bull. But that's your brother. He took it from me. Dick.
Yeah, he took it from me.
No one writes about when I read.
This is the easiest one to measure.
Only Zeus.
42 exact.
He wasn't the only one, man. Fucking Aphrodite, that jealous bitch going around fucking turning people into cows and shit. Yeah.
She made the lady fall in love with the cow. And then the lady fucked the cow and created the Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
I thought she also turned somebody into
Get my tunic.
My dignitar.
That was not great.
Better than the last one.
Still not good.
There you go. There you go.
trying to get the water
Not
off
great.
the top of the tank.
I couldn't get it to work right.
Yeah, there you go. Our campsite.
I've been drawing a different style.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
62-7.
Nice.
Nice. Excuse me? No, I meant later.
Oh.
66-2.
I can. I've seen it already. He still has it. Not that I remember.
Oh, fuck the distance. Oh, well, I was enjoying reading it. 77-11.
No, no.
Second. Nice. What are the... Oh, okay. So right here. That's the brick.
Oh, the Marshall brought me.
5-10.
You're not dating.
6-7. 7-8.
Damn.
Nice.
Who's flying?
Great.
Oh, that was good.
It's also moving at like 30 miles an hour.
7-11.
Fucking log is in it.
That one was a failed attempt. I got feet past the line.
So that's a good point that I didn't think of bringing up, and I will.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been falling in with 7 so far for this week.
7-6.
Yeah, don't do that.
But we'd have to get Dominus involved, and you're not even.
Only if they're actively the correct lane. They got sued over that.
8-3.
They call them $5 per month, but they're not.
That was probably going first.
$6.75.
And then me and I was still at 7.
Yeah, because Zam he didn't have the right to do that in the first place, and he didn't ask Dominus about that either.
6-11.
You should have. Yeah, just call them with 11. Stay with Marshall.
5-2.
Domino.
Same shit though.
5-11.
I'm the Domino.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
5-8.
Oh, forward. Boy. Almost face planted.
Listen, if you win, you win.
7-7.
I'm still second.
There you go. 6-11. Come on, Naruto!
Oh,
okay.
7-9.
Hey. Nani?
We're gonna witness the first lethal event at Ragnarok.
Oh.
Okay. Made it work easy though.
7-4. And you were a good 2 inches behind the line. Oh, butt. I got the butt. Bring it in. 9-3.
I hurt my ass there.
Well, you earned it. You earned that ass.
Oh.
It says right there you earned it.
You got first if you want to stop and not hurt yourself before the run.
No, one more.
Okay, uno más.
Woo!
Don't.
He has another butt cheek.
For the glory of
Oh no, it wasn't the cheeks that felt like it ripped.
What's the power of butts?
God damn.
For glory.
Well, he got his heels were out and he just slid under.
7-8. Man, Start on this side of the block. Steady. Go. Yeah, let's go.
Roman. Then we've got Orson, or not Orson, you Orson, yeah. Mongolian guy. And then River King.
River King was third?
Yeah.
Which Roman? Sonanis?
Wait, really? I thought River King was first.
Yeah, I thought
I know, right at the corner. He his head. River King was a head, but the other guy had his head pulled. Senianis, and then who? Olsen.
Oh, that's the
That's
runs.
right. And River King, we're for the runs. All right, let's total this all up. This is for gold and silver.
My boys! Every time I feel myself going down.
Ready. Steady. Go.
Push him on the turn! Head up! Knee tight!
A round of applause for my Olympians, please. Taking bronze with the engraved symbol of this year's Ragnarok, we have Body.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Stupid.
Second, taking silver, we have Svi. A little better. Taking gold, we have the Mongolian coming up from the steps. Awesome! And there's a poster underneath. That was poppy. I wish it
I watched Naruto. Who
That is really
Well, of course.
We love Naruto.
Hold on. Now I got a
Oh, what
point.
about Haikyuu?
but it doesn't spark joy. Yes.
Weird. It needs bent over.
Yeah. I feel like this box plus something else would do it.
Alright.
I very much enjoy that box. Also, if you could bend it down, like that'd be super.
Yeah.
Like that plus something else would probably put it at the end.
I don't.
Just know, ask me, but you gotta give me shit for. You gotta trade me stuff for
He's
info.
already recorded.
Tell him though, I have all the information on this.
I'll have to come back for the song. I'll see what I can do.
You too?
Other ways to convince you.
Because we're giving the turtle show. What are you giving?
I'll find something. I'll have to start with that because I know for a fact I cannot sing a song in the tone of Lady G.
It's sing me a song in the key.
Oh, in the key
of Lady G.
keep in mind that I told you that is a quest where you will bring me back a token.
The old apple juice.
Oh, so it's a riddle.
Keep playing.
What kind of information you
What
want?
are your best song?
Come on, Boo Bear.
I can't think of something.
Do you want to know who's following you?
I do.
Yeah?
I can't do the rest of it.
One of my assassins. Thank you.
Since last week's episode ran a bit long, here's that Assassins Tournament update. Wednesday was Let's Get Weird Wednesday. Scamp announced that all assassins would now also be marks. This is a rule change I anticipated. I couldn't think of too many ways to make Wednesday, well, weird. I familiarized myself with my competition by then. I had a pretty healthy reserve of favors with Scamp, having traded him a whip that I used during the Agogi days. So I expanded my mark limit to 3 marks and began requesting other assassins which I was familiar with by name. I may or may not have killed my buddies as well. Sorry, Picnic. By the time Thursday rolled around, most people were focused on tournaments at the main field. There are few structures in sight, a lot of people spectating on the sidelines. I had ample opportunity to rack up some kills. I did, however, run into a speed bump. I fell into a trap set for me by Lady G and Scamp. The trap was an endless rotation of Lady G quests. The only way out of it was giving Scamp a name. I spent the better half of Thursday afternoon digging my way out of this trap, running errands for Lady G and trying to find the name I was supposed to give. It cost me more time than I'd like to admit, a couple of my favorite points, and even more headache when these hints came in the form of additional riddles. But that name was Angel, and I got out of the trap. Between Wednesday and Thursday, I went from 2 or 3 kills to 8. Tank, my primary target, continued to evade me. Most of the time I found him, he was heading the opposite direction in his golf cart. When he wasn't driving around, he stayed in his cart, which was deemed a safe zone. The only way to kill someone in a safe zone was with poison, and I figured if he wasn't leaving his cart, he'd be too paranoid for poison to work. I was pretty frustrated, to say the least. Then on Thursday evening, opportunity came knocking. I was walking around with my friend Sir Merrick when Tank zoomed by and parked his cart at the edge of the camp. He started unloading gear into his tent when I noticed he left the lights on. So I just casually asked him, "Hey, do you want me to turn your lights off?" He said yes. I wasn't about to let him go zooming off again, so I pulled the keys and stepped outside of the safe zone. As Tank came out of his tent, I told him that I took the keys so no one would go running off with the cart. Before he was able to respond, I went directly back to talking with Merrick so Tank wouldn't find it odd that I didn't approach him. I wanted him to walk to me, outside of that safe zone. As he reached out for the key, I got my 9th kill. With Tank down, my next target was Blue. I wasn't able to find her, and I decided to call it a night after Swiss's super soft birthday. I showered, got dressed for bed, and I just laid down and closed my eyes when I got a text from Toger. "Tej, your target is right next to me on the patio." I jumped up, threw my kill belt over my sleeping clothes, and concealed it all with my cloak. I went to the patio, joined in on random conversations, and waited. About an hour later, Blue and her bodyguard left the patio. I tried to give them some distance and began walking in the same direction. Conveniently, a garbage truck came in and started making its rounds, giving me an excuse to cross the street in their direction. I unsnapped my dagger from my waist and held it under my cloak until I was in range. Once there, I swung for her back and then killed her bodyguard. Apparently that back shot I thought I got was her arm, and she ended up running off to a safe zone. As I was pursuing her, I slipped and fell. I ended up going back to camp with no kill and covered in mud. They told me that they ended up sleeping in their cars since they didn't know where I went. I guess we both had a rough night.
Coming up on Odyssey Battlegaming and Adventures.
Thank you! Here comes the Romans!
Go to him right now.
Fuck you, Scamp. I'm coming for you tonight.